say somewhere between 400K.
I put a list together of some of the most common things I see online that women care about. So today we're going to find out if they actually care or not.
Security is important to me. But as long as like we have enough money to, I don't know, go on dates and like do like concerts, like fun stuff.
No, doesn't really matter. If he has goals, like if the salary's not amazing right now, but he has goals for himself and, you know, he's working towards something, that's important to me. But everyone's in different places at different times. So I feel like immediate salary, just as long as we could still have fun.
If his bills are paid and he treats me right, I don't think money should be an object because it doesn't last forever.
No, salary, not too much. As long as you're making like a decent income for yourself and you can live within those means.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was going to be one hell of a ride, but that's what you expect someone to answer. And honestly, I was really afraid they would say something like, yeah, I expect my man to be able like to buy me Louis Vuitton. But for now, at least, they are pretty rational, reasonable.
I'd say like same answer as his job title. It doesn't really matter what you're making right now, but if you're ambitious and you have like high expectations for yourself and high goals for yourself, then that's very attractive.
It is important because, you know, for me as a female, I plan to be making a certain amount at a certain age. And the man that I expect to be with, I want him to be a hustler and a go-getter too. And, you know, the harder you work, the more you work, the higher you're going to move up, the more your salary is going to raise. So also, if you plan to be with somebody and you plan to have a family, you have to support your children and each other. So I do think salary matters.
I just have one question. What do they mean by ambition? Because being ambitious can go from one point to another. You can be ambitious by wanting to climb the ranks, or you can be ambitious by wanting to create your own business.
Is there a number that stands out to you as like a decent salary? Like something that you would be like, okay, he needs to make this much money.
I don't think there's a number in mind, especially for right now, but I would say if he's not ever making more than, let's say, $100,000, then I would be a little bit worried.
I think because of social media, there's a misconception of the amount of money that can give you a decent lifestyle. Just imagine she and her man, they both earn like 5k, so it's 10k. You know, that can give you a really decent lifestyle. With a kid, you can live a pretty nice life. No need to worry about rent, bills. If you stay reasonable, 10k, 3 people, you can like go on vacation, buy things to your kids, spoil yourself, dinner days, still have activities. Even if just one person earns 10k, you really don't have to worry that much if you live in a reasonable way.
I'm gonna say like in the 70s. I don't know. There's like the gender wage gap, so I don't even know.
I would say enough to live a life of leisure in a sense, like not have to worry about your rent, your utilities, stuff like that, but also obviously a more desirable man would be able to take care of our kids, of myself, of our older parents. So I would say somewhere between 400K.
I beg your pardon?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I'm speechless right now. Is she from Earth? Is she like from another dimension? Because on this planet, in this dimension, I'm pretty sure not even 10% of the men on this planet earn 400k, 3 billion, and you have less than 10%. This is what I was afraid of. When she started talking about, yeah, living a life full of leisure, blah, 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 I was like, it's understandable. The kids, normal. Her, if she don't plan to work, normal. When I said social media shattered people's minds, there is no way a reasonable person, someone that knows, understands how the world works, thinks that. But I don't want to ask that question, but I think I'm gonna have to, because hearing your demands, what the fuck do you bring to the table? Simple as that. What do you bring to the table? I'm sorry, do you realize? Please let her be the only one with that kind of crazy mind.
At 23, if I were to be dating a man right now, 80k is pretty good.
It's an evil world we live in.
80 to 100k is what I'd be looking for. Yeah, somewhere around 80 to 100k in your mid-20s.
I think 6 figures is definitely decent for, it's a little, you gotta work hard for it nowadays, but for an income, you know, to create a family and things of that nature, like at least 100,000 is acceptable. I mean, we'll take less, but it just depends on your job and your career and what you're doing.
So you're telling me out of these 3 people, only one was reasonable, only one understand how the world works. The other one said 23 years old, my age, I expect like a man of the same age to make 80K. I'm gonna whip my phone and I'm gonna check the average male income in the US, because now, this is way too much. I don't know like their backgrounds or anything, but it's either they spend too much time on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, either they come from really rich families. So in 2019, a man from 20 to 24 earned 31K, let's say 32K. Between 25 to 34, 46K a year. Where are you going to find your man who earns at 23 80K? Please, I ask you. And this is what I was saying. They want men with goals, aspirations, ambitious, blah blah blah, but they won't even date them if they don't make a certain amount. Do you see there's a clear problem? You want someone with ambition, but you won't date him if he's not making like 80K. At this point, they want someone who's famous or trap lord, because most of the people of that age, they come out of college, they are entering the job market, and you expect them out of nowhere, out of the blue, to make that kind of money. Please, people don't realize there's a difference between what you think, what you anticipate, what you plan, and real life. You can plan A, but life will give you B. No matter how hard you try, you gotta understand that certain things in life aren't made for you. Honestly, this is mind-blowing. Having access to social media at an even younger age, you're gonna hear more of that kind of shit. For my generation, things are getting hard, but imagine for the younger generation how hard things are gonna be. Girls are gonna ask for like a man who makes 100K at 20 years old. Where are you gonna find that kind of man? I don't know if you paid attention, but not one of the girls who had those crazy demands said, if my man makes 80K, I gotta make someone around that kind of money. None. So they expect their men to make that kind of money, but not them. I mean, they did say, yeah, I want to hustle, blah, blah, blah. I want to make some good money. But right now, I'm pretty sure she doesn't make 80K, or probably she's a Instagram model, or maybe she earns good money. And like, if she does, cool for her. But for the people that expect that don't earn good money, what do you bring to the table? Once again, what do you bring to the table? And the fact that those demands are going to be more common as time goes on, it just makes me want to wonder, like, in what kind of world are we going to end up? What our generation is going to look like in 3 years? Like, you're going to date a girl, she's going to ask you for your income, you're going to say, oh, I make like 50K, you're 24, that's not enough, you're going to make 80. The fuck is wrong with you? There's more competition, more people have degrees. Life isn't like 30 years ago, and you expect me out of the blue, my first year, to make that kind of money? Please. The other one said she wants 100K, but she understands that it might not be possible. So as long as it gives the family a stable situation, she's okay with it, which is reasonable. I'm not saying don't have ambitions in life. I'm saying you gotta understand that there's a difference between what you want and what you're gonna get, what you want and what you can achieve. But some people, it's just, I want that, and if I want that, I'm gonna achieve that. I swear, some people think that they are the main characters, and because a rich person posted a video saying, you know, I was broke, but I had that strong mentality, so if you have it, you're gonna make it too. You think you're gonna make it? You're the first person who's gonna fall in that trap. I'm not talking about the girls, I'm just talking in general right now. Social media shattered people's vision of what kind of lifestyle a certain amount of money can give you.
Yeah, a lot of girls have said that, and I actually just recently read the statistic where only 2% of men between the ages of 20 and 40 make 6 figures and are over 6 feet, which is like 2.
Thank you so much for mentioning that. They have more chance to become NBA Youngboy's future baby mama than to find a guy who makes 100K and is 6 feet.
2 of the things that women typically say they want.
Right.
But it's crazy to think about the fact that there's only 2% of men
Yeah, that are out
making
there.
that much. Yeah.
I'll take a short guy that makes $1 million all day long.
That's a fair compromise, right?
Yeah, that's sad because I plan to be making 100K or more, hopefully before 30. So
Hopefully, like she said, like I said too, there's a difference between what you want and when you're gonna get. And honestly, I don't know what she's doing. I have no info. I might check her Instagram because it's in the description, only for research purpose.
So
It's just crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah, and then when all girls want that, they're all going after the same men, and it's like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get into a different industry. I got
People are just in a hurry. There's like this mentality of making money quick. You gotta make money before you turn 30. You need a business, blah blah blah. This video is like 40 minutes long. Today we'll only focus on the salary part. But yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you had a great time. If you want to like, share, subscribe, do as you wish. I hope to see you soon for another one. And be careful, guys. If you don't make 80k at 23, you're fucked.